First you get the money, then you get the loud pack, and then haters come last. Burn it, 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 burn it. God rules everything around me. Roaches in the tray, haters got a lot to say. Don't look at my face, haters gonna hate. I can smoke up all your weed in a single day. I got jars, I got bags, I got pounds of hay. Full bag, I ain't come to brag. Higher than a plane, feeling like I'm jet lagged. Watch it smoke it down, bring that bag back to me. Keep those sticking seats gone off the sour D. Yep. I need that loud quickly. First you get the money, then you get the loud pack, and then haters come last. Burn it, 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 burn it. I'm getting packed, shit from Cali, that's a Cali pack. Light green with the trikes, yeah, I'm down with that. Surrounded by a bunch of trees, that's my habitat. Tired of these fucking wannabe copycats. I'm back, I bet you thought that I would never make it. Now I'm reaching for the brass ring, watch me take it. I'm finna make it to the top, you just gonna fake it. I'm watching money grow on trees, so I'm finna shake it. My lyrics get you so high, you got anxiety. Give me all the weed you got, I like variety. Stay high all day, fuck sobriety. I'm in the upper echelon, high society. First you get the money, then you get the loud pack, and then haters come last. Burn it, 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 burn it.
world full of mundane podcasts, one show rises from the ashes. Critics are calling it outrageous. Podcasts, as we know it, will never be the same again.
Crazy, crazy, crazy. Welcome to the show.
Tonight, prepare for an epic journey where every step could be your last. The destination, a place where no maps can show. The mission, to rise above the rest. The danger, unimaginable. The reward, a shit ton of weed and laughs. It's going to blow your mind. This is 2 Big Bloods. So sit back, turn up the volume, grab your weed, get ready to light those bloods.
What the fuck, man? Jesus Christ. This is when you thought like anything could go worse. I got fat fingers, and then I fucked up the stream, and then the laptop froze, and now I rebooted, and now I can't get the Instagram to work, but fuck it, whatever. You know what? Fuck Instagram then. It's cool, whatever. We here with y'all regardless. That's all that matters. Live. So you already know the deal. That's right. You are tuned into the highest podcast around. It is 2B Blunt, brought to you by 2B Blunt Productions and, of course, the Haze Radio Network. Tonight, we are powered by Rexy Meds. We got some purple ice water here. That's grape cream cake crossed with ice cream cake. And that apparently gets you purple ice water. So I got some purple fucking nugs rolled up in this fucking King Pop. About to light the fuck up. Now that we're live here, we got a few things going on tonight. First, kicking things off, I'm going to have my man Jameson from Little Skunky Products. You guys, if you follow the show, you know my man's been on here for a minute, a few times now. Now he's got his own event happening in California, Skunk Stock, which we're sponsoring, so we're going to be digging deep into that. And then, of course, our main event, she is marketing consultant. She has her own clothing line. She is founder of the Connoisseurs Club, which this title of this show is aptly named after. It is Kay. She will be here. Don't go nowhere. It is the highest show on the internet any Thursday night. And I'm just happy that the technical difficulties are over. So in the chat, Norma's in the house. Norma G, the Fat Ocelot, is here. Derek's in the house. Facebook user, I don't know who you are, but go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and we'll be able to see who the fuck you are. Troy up in the house. It's lit. It's lit. I got my King Palm ready. I'm not going to waste no fucking time here. I think I gotta light this blunt before anything goes wrong. It's 2B Blunt, right? 2B Blunt. So before anything else happens, shut the fuck up! Exactly. I gotta shut the fuck up. And make sure you grab your weed, grab your concentrates, whatever you do to get to that next level. Let's get ready to smoke it if you got it. Purple ice water. from Rexy Meds. Power in the show tonight. Grape cream cake, blah, blah. Grape cream cake and ice cream cake. A fucking hell of a combo. I love cake. I love to have my cake and eat it too. And it tastes Bobbio. That's fire. Shout out Rexy Meds for powering tonight's show with this fire ass weed. What up, Ganja Gals in the house? Yeah, yo. Fucking Thursday, yo. Who the fuck is Facebook user? Facebook user. Go to StreamYard.com/Facebook, will you? Do I have the thing on here for it? I feel like I should have like a whole banner for that so I know who the fuck you are. Here we go. Go to this address here and give StreamYard permission to show your name so I know who the fuck it is that's talking to me. Let's not waste any time now. Now that I got started here, I want to go ahead and bring my man in. He is the founder behind and the creative mind behind the Little Skunky products. You got the Blunt Banger Bowl, the Blunt Bowl Banger. So the tongue twister, which I use all the time. I love mine. We giving this stuff away on the show. So now we have this big event going down February 10th. Skunk Stock, let's bring him in. Jameson. What's up, brother?
What's up, fam? How are you?
Not bad, man. Long time no see.
It's been a minute, right? We haven't got to sit down together. We've talked a little bit, but
We talked a few times.
Right. A little bit about the event. Nice sponsor, one of the amazing sponsors. Can't thank you enough.
Which I gotta say, you guys had like, when I saw that poster, the flyer you sent me this morning, there was probably like, dude, I was like, holy shit, you had like 50 fucking sponsors on there. You have everybody from fucking like King Palm, the 2B Blunt, you got artists, you got vendors. You really put together a stacked lineup for this.
Yeah, man. I mean, we just try to show love to the community and just, I mean, we're trying to bring the best of the best, you know, the best vendors, the best artists, the best people around, just the best vibes, those skunky vibes, you know.
Right.
So, I mean, it's awesome, man. We've been consistent for a couple years now and people see what we're about. And when we bring an event like this to the community, like people just want to be involved and everybody's hopping on and it's amazing to see it come together. It takes a lot of hard work, but it's coming together real nice.
I can't even imagine how much work it is to put together an event like this at this scale, because it looks like it's going to be a huge thing, man. A huge thing. What gave you the idea to do Skunk Stock?
I'm exhausted, bro. Well, yeah, I've been wanting to do my own thing for a while, and I'm partnered up with a few people, but it's a little skunky based, obviously. But I mean, I've always been about peace and love, and obviously that good. So I mean, I've always wished I could have gone to Woodstock back in the day and
Right.
fucking just felt those hippie vibes and just like smoked a J and passed the doob around, you know, maybe ran around naked. I don't fucking know, but like it was just like it just seemed like a great fucking time and great vibes. And I'm trying to bring some of that to Los Angeles and put my skunky twist on it. But we're gonna have some fun.
So you guys gonna have I'm guessing if you're modeling this after Woodstock, like we're gonna have music, we're gonna have vendors, we're gonna have all kinds of shit. What can people expect when they show up to this event?
Shit, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I mean, we got a dab bar sponsored by Jigglepuff.
Oh shit.
So fully sponsored. You want to go get a dab? It's on the house all night long. He's
Yeah.
bringing the diamonds. So come through, get ready to get a dab, you know. Then of course we're gonna have the blunt banger bar. So we'll be rolling it up. If you want to take a rip off the blunt banger out of a bong, obviously, like we're gonna have a few bongs there of all shapes and sizes and you can take a nice rip. You know, we got a few amazing artists. You know, we got Rob E, we got Snaps, we got Spider King out of Las Vegas, we got Young Zeke, you know, signed with Dog Pound Records, and
Oh
you know,
shit, you got some big names coming up in here.
some amazing names. You know, some people are up and coming, and some are they're there and they're making his songs, and we're bringing a little bit of everything. You know, anybody who wants to be involved. I've always been about inclusivity. You know, I don't want
Right.
this to be You know, you got to have a member badge or a VIP. You got to pay this much. I want everybody to be welcome. So, you know, if you're a brand new vendor, you're welcome. If you're been in the game, you know, 20, 30 years, you're welcome. Same with the musicians. Like, everybody's welcome. So it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a really good time. But yeah, I mean, we got musicians, we got the 420 honeys, we got
The 420
the all
honeys. What is
sorts of. They're a vendor. They're a vendor. You know, we got all sorts. We got the Cali Gars there. We're gonna be doing a rolling competition sponsored by Cali Gars.
That's
You
so
know, they got the
awesome.
rolling glue. So we're gonna be rolling up joints, rolling up blunts. I got tons of prizes, tons of prizes. Just Hemperco alone sent 7 bongs. So we got 7 bongs to give out to the crowd, and just it's just amazing to see all the brands that got involved. Like you said, King Palm, they sent over a bunch of King Palms, pumpkin spice flavor or something like that. Just
Oh wow.
never even tried it, but I can't wait to
I gotta
try
commend you on that, man,
it.
because I've tried multiple times to reach out to King Palm for sponsorships before in the past years, and they're always like, "Oh, we don't do sponsorships." And now I see that they're kind of moving away from that. I see them kind of going, and more people are getting the ability to work with them, which I think is great. They really should get out more in the community because a lot of people use their stuff.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, you can't be afraid to reapproach. That's what I found personally, is because like a lot of people that hit me up for sponsorship and stuff like that, they want me to sponsor them. I'm not there right now, but I tell them, come see me in a year, come see me in 2 years, and maybe we will be there. So, you know, like same with King Palm. Maybe a year ago they were no sponsorship, but this year they're 100% sponsorship. So it's just, you just got to hit them at the right time, you know?
Yeah, man, that's fucking dope. You got a sick lineup. You got an awesome event going down. It's February 10th. What time is that going down, and where can people get tickets for that?
So it's going down 5 to 11 in Los Angeles. You can DM me at Lil Skunky Events, Lil Skunky Products, Skunk Stock Cali. I run all the pages, so DM me anywhere. The event is on eventhigh.io, so you can go check it out. And tickets are free, so it's free to anyone 21 plus. We want everybody to come through, support the vendors. You know, save your money on tickets. Support the vendors, enjoy yourself, and enjoy some good music, some good weed, and just some good vibes all around, man. I wish you could be there, PZ, but we'll get you down here
I'll tell
eventually.
you what, though, you should be thankful that I'm not there. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if I was there and be the king of the rolling right here, I would be taking that competition home. Because nobody, and I mean nobody, rolls better than me.
Yeah, I'll just send the prizes your way. I'm just gonna send them your way already.
That's right.
I'm gonna pack them up. I'm gonna pack it
Just
up.
send it all my way now. We're good. I got it under lock, yo. I'll come out here trying to promo like I'm Hulk Hogan.
Got to bring out the big dog for you.
Holy shit, look at that fucking thing. You got the big ass song. I'm gonna take a big ass hit right now. Oh
Hell
shit.
yeah! Cheers.
Damn,
We
man.
like
Well,
to keep the mind right.
you're doing a good job right now. You're doing a good
This
job.
will be at the event. The song will be at the event.
The song will be there. Make sure you guys hit up Lil Skunky and get your tickets to this event going down next week, February 10th. It's gonna be lit. Thanks for dropping by, man. Appreciate you.
I appreciate you, PZ. Take it easy. Keep it skunky.
You already know. First off, this comment, this bullshit, bro. I can tell you right now, nobody rolled better than me. There's not a goddamn person walking God's green earth that's gonna roll better than this guy. All right, I can promise you that. All right, Derek, you got no chance. You got no chance if I'm there. No, maybe pull the belt back out. If I gotta pull the belt back out and start cutting a promo again, you know it's gonna go down. Because I don't play around. I might be a former pro wrestler, but that doesn't mean anything. Because I can still cut a promo with the best of them. So no, if I was going to the competition, I would be winning the competition. And that's the bottom line. Do you think I'm lying? Nah, I don't play that. I don't play that, yo. Sounds like a challenge. That is a challenge, Hunter. That is a challenge because no one's going to do it better. If you want to find out, I challenge all y'all. We could do our own rolling contest. We'll send the footage over to a little skunky. They can put it on the big Titantron. I'll tell you right now, you got no chance. No chance in hell. And that you put $10, you gonna put 10 on it? That's it? You cheap bastard, 10? 10 tells me you're not confident enough. I'll throw 100 down. Right here, right now. I'll tell you right now, I'll put 100 on the line. I can promise you nobody's rolling better than I can. I see a lot of people talking that shit, but that's okay. It's okay. We'll see about that. We're going to take a quick break. I don't know if I know our guest Kay was supposed to send me a link for some. There it is. I do have it. Okay. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to bring on our guest Kay, so don't go nowhere. It's the highest podcast around. It is To Be Blunt.
Yo, you want to share right now?
Yeah, I'm pulling a banger.
All right, bet.
We can't keep on doing this every night. Right? Slide on me, house party, it's a vibe. Right? Just the passion, baby, yeah, that's what you like. Right? And you still keep coming back every night. Backyard boogie, gin and juice, Jeep thing. Screaming out the sunroof, money in the thing. Whole lot of gang shit, this ain't in sync. I could beat it out the frame, baby, no box springs. Front streets, 2 avenues. You a boss bitch, and Jimmy Choo's. Big go who's, like new. Do you got time for round 2? Damn, it feel good to be on top. And it ain't no party if ain't Henny on the rock, yeah. Heard Jesus spinning on the block, shit finna get dummy, pretty bitches in the mods, yeah. Tell me your name, girl, who you with, what that say on your chain, girl.
Nah, Derek, we only do blunts on 2B Blunt, baby.
I'll take you at the stage, girl. We can't keep on doing this every night, right? Slide on me, house party, it's a vibe, right? Just the passion, baby, yeah, that's what you like. Right. And you still keep coming back every night. Whole lot of pressure in the bag. West End ready, put the city on the map. We could hit a rooftop, show you how to act. Said we good everywhere, I don't really mean to brag, no. This ain't no Romeo shit. Put your head from the back, you know how Scorpios get. All of my bread been legit. All the niggas you been rocking with ain't really with the shits, no. Could've been a mod or something. Been through some trauma, all them boys had you bugging, whoa. Now you on a journey, the hill ain't got time for no suckers. You tell me that you love me. When you alone, always hit me with a text. Things that you say, just forget. Now we at the party, let your body do the rest. Then meet me at the crib, get some things off your chest, yeah. We can't keep on doing this every night, right? Slide on me, house party, it's a vibe, right? Just the passion, baby, yeah, that's what you like, right? And you still keep coming back every night.
When you can smell us before you see us, you know it's To Be Blunt Podcast.
To Be Blunt, shout out Young Weston with his track After Party. You can check that track out on YouTube and Spotify and all platforms. Shout out West Coast artists we got here. Hunter Demon Specific Size. Everybody's still talking about the rolling contest. What I tell y'all though already, I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. That's right, Troy. When you come down and take these pictures, I'll put your ass right here. I'll roll right. I'll show you how it's done, bro. They call me the doctor. All right? The motherfucking doctor. Young Weston up in the house. What I mean? Anyways, let's get right into it before I start talking more shit to these motherfuckers, yo. we're clearly we're gonna have to do a rolling contest now, so we're gonna coordinate this shit. But joining me now, she is marketing consultant. She's got her own fitness clothing brand, Bad Bitch Clothing Company. Founder of the Connoisseurs Club. She is a woman in cannabis in the industry making moves. And we met her, Chef Goof had met her over at Kushstock when she was working for Fiore. She's worked on a lot of different brands. She's got a ton of marketing experience, so we're going to be having her right here now to answer your questions, to talk more about her life, her business, everything. Let's get that shit going. Welcome to the show. Kay, what up, homie?
What's Gucci?
How was that intro?
That was great. That was
Did I nail it?
That was hype. That was like, yeah.
Did I nail it? All right, good. I just want to make sure.
That's the wifey right there. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my God. Thank you so much for joining me. I know it's mad weird. I've been thinking about this. This is off topic right now, but honestly, I've been thinking about in my head, and I'll throw this out to the audience because they're listening. Kind of doing the show a little later. I feel like it's weird. I do have a lot of West Coast guests, and I feel like it's got to be mad weird for y'all coming on the show at 3 in the fucking afternoon.
3 o'clock. I was like, oh, okay. You know, at first I was like, yeah, evening, 3 o'clock. No.
Well, here it's fucking dark out already. It's 6 o'clock. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking late. You, it's 3. It's sunny when you're chilling. You know what I mean? Like it's way different. So I was honestly have been considering pushing it forward, maybe an hour or two.
I love it.
It's weird.
I love it. I actually love it. 3:30. I know a lot of people unfortunately couldn't make it because they're like, they're driving.
We're still at work and shit.
Yeah, and I'm like, it's all good, but I love it. I loved it. It's like a meeting. We're having a meeting. We're vibing. We're together. So, and perfect time for a smoke break.
Oh my God, let me
One
join
of the many few, right?
I need to relight the joint that I had put down, like 100%. That's gotta happen.
Easy. What the heck? I was telling you, like, I don't know how to roll, and all of a sudden you want to throw out a joint rolling contest on here.
Listen, all right. First off, I just want to say that was not intentional.
That was a challenge for the little homie over here that rolled me this baby.
I was going to ask about that. That was actually my first question. I'm going to tell you. When we were in soundcheck, for y'all that don't know, we were in soundcheck earlier, and and Kay had mentioned she had somebody there rolling joints for her. What are you, fucking Snoop Dogg? How does this work?
Shout out to the homegirl Renegade.
Yeah, you really have a joint roller for you?
You know, she's definitely not Renegade, but she's my cousin and she rolls a mean one. So heck yeah. I said, hey, can you roll me a joint while I'm in there? Oh yeah, she's right here joining the vibes, and you know, hell yeah.
Well, shout out to your joint challenger. Your joint roller, I mean.
She goes by Drizzy. Woo.
Okay. What up, Drizzy? What up, Drizzy?
What up? So I think that I should be a judge for this contest.
Oh, see, now I think we're onto something here. We got to do that.
Or whoever can actually teach me properly. You know, whoever can fucking get me to roll a mean one, like with their skills.
I got to tell you.
I got 10 on it.
There is ways around this. You know what I mean? Like you could honestly go and go the route of like stuff in a cone or a king palm or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, and you could still do it yourself, but but to actually break it down like an old school like Dutch master or some shit and roll like a blunt the real way, it's all another thing. And rolling a joint, I think it's a little easier to roll a blunt, in my opinion.
I like twist with it. I can roll one. It's not the cutest.
You just wrenching that shit sideways.
Yeah, it's like a little Cheeto. Yeah, definitely this.
I used to be the guy that would roll a blunt while he drives, like with two knees on the wheel, and I'm filling the fucking shit. I'm fucking getting ready to go. I'm driving. I'm rolling. I'm lighting. I'm smoking. I'm doing everything. I'm multitasking. I was a boss, yo. And I would be the guy to fix everybody's fucked up joints or blunts. Like, oh, my fucking joint blunt broke. My blunt's not hitting. It's too tight. Whatever it would be, they would hand it to me. They call me the doctor, and I would come in and I would fucking. I mean, you gotta. It's not just the doctor, right? I mean, you gotta. It's the doctor. You know. Yeah. And so
I told me that won't even hit a crunchy Cheeto. He'll be like, I tried. You know, he don't even.
Cheetos too much, yo.
Yeah.
The Cheetos is too much work, yo.
To it.
It's almost more work to smoke that thing than it is to fucking roll it. Drizzy with the shits. There's a lot of people who can't roll, apparently. The unknown Cinderella story.
Can't roll. I dabby time, you know.
So you're in the dab time too. You're about that life.
Recently, you know, I started dabbing. I think it was like last 17. I mean, I've always, you know, hit concentrates and things or consume concentrates.
Right.
But I wanted to just concentrate 7-10, and then after that, I really enjoyed it. So I was only on concentrates for a cool minute, and it would be awesome because I only had this baby at the moment. And so I would have to take a dab, go on about my day, and then come back 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours later. And I was like, great. So I didn't want to be that person, but I just became that person.
Oh,
so I'm with my little kid, you know, hey, that's what's up. That's my homegirl Desi right there.
How do you feel about the proxy?
I love it. It's great for the go. I'm having some issues. I mean, I love it. My favorite. I love the color. It's the vibe. I get to be like,
I can see that. It definitely fits your personality.
It's a whole personality. Like, I got the Puffco. Yeah. Totally kidding, but it's a vibe. I really fuck with it. But with concentrates, I totally try to be intentional. But sometimes my wife be sneaking in there. She'll do hash holes, and I'll be like, I'll be down the middle. She'll be like, oh, you're about to hit. I'm like, below.
Oh, a hash hole.
She'll get us all the time. She'll be like, oh,
yo.
But the terps, I'm like, thank you. Much needed. That was amazing.
The terps make a whole difference when it comes to that. They really do, though. Yeah. It's like a whole new game when it comes to that. And that's why I've always been interested in the proxy, because the proxy, when you're smoking that thing, it's very much a dry hit.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
it's nice, though. It's really nice. When you clean it, the terps just go really, really nice. You put it on a really low temperature. You have to figure it out, you know, and I always keep it realistically at the lowest temperature. It's just so nice. It's so nice. You haven't tried it?
No, I haven't tried it. I've honestly, it's on my bucket list of things like I want. You know what I mean? Like, I've always wanted to get one, and I'm like, I have like a Dr. Dabber Boost Evo, so I got one of these things, and I love this fucking thing, and it rips, and it destroys my lungs, and it's amazing. But like, I is also kind of very like loud. You know what I mean? And I wanted to try. I feel like the proxy is like much more subtle when you're using it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every time I hit this thing, you know it's going to be like, I'm going to kill myself, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, no, I get it. No, you get mean rips from this nonetheless. You do have to like go real slow because then the oil will like spill out and whatnot. But you hit it real. It's so nice. Big clouds. It's not as big as this. It took me a while. The transition was different. You know, I was like,
yeah. It is a big difference.
Have you hit that G pen? You get the biggest. Oh my gosh, it is the best thing ever. So they have flour carb, but they also have a concentrate one. So you do the little beep beep, and then it heats it up, and this whole it's a dab gravity bong.
Holy fuck!
Yeah. So so that's why you're like probably like, she goes on about for 4 hours. Yeah, that thing I would be like good with it. Like I said, after 7-10, I wanted to just try concentrates and be intentional about it. You know what I mean? That
thing would destroy me. I hate one of those gravity bong gimmicks at a party I went to back in December, like 12 fucking times in a row. The dude just kept fucking rotating it, and I'm sitting there holding the hose, and he's just not stopping it. I'm like trying to pass off, and nobody in the room's taking it. I got a room full of people staring at me as I'm just sucking air out of this fucking thing, dying.
Yeah.
And I'm like thinking to myself, holy fuck, I can't imagine if that was concentrates.
I better hit it before we end.
I want to see that done because I'll take a dab with you. I won't do it before because every time I try to do a dab and then interview somebody, the show goes off the rails.
Yeah, you're like,
I had a tough week. I had a tough episode last time. I had a guy on from like Chicago, fucking funny as fuck. He was a big dabber. I thought I could keep up with him, so I was like, "Oh, let me do a dab too. You're doing a dab, yeah." And then I did a dab, and I was like, fuck.
yeah.
What was I gonna say? What were we talking about?
That's what we'll do it when we're about to be done. Take a big dabby and end it there because I probably wouldn't be able to go any further than that.
Right.
But yeah, one of my favorites for sure.
Daniel, how long have you been smoking for?
For quite some time. I started when I was about 13.
You was a younger.
The usual teenager thing, but it wasn't until I got older. So I tried it when I was 13. Until I got older that I became a constant consumer. So maybe like 18, 17 or 18. Right. Yeah, 18 was a good age where I really just had, the I can't even.
You went full stoner.
Yeah, I guess it's such a funny word, but yeah.
That's all I can think of at the moment.
I can't think of a different word for it, but yeah, I was an avid consumer for sure. So, now I have really enjoyed to appreciate the plant, love the plant, and see it in a different light than what I did when I was a youngin.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously it's a much different situation now. I mean, when we were younger, we smoked, we were getting high, there's a party, we're having a good time. Like now, I feel like once I hit like my 30s, I think I'd probably close like my late 20s, early 30s. Like I was just like, I need this. This is no longer just for fun. Like this is definitely medicine. Even though I was taking it originally for medicine, like, but it was still like when you're that young, like you know what I mean.
No,
you're just fucking doing. It's a party. It's whatever. You know what I mean? From like 18 to 23, it's just a blur at this point for me.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I agree. I was still young. Still young. So now, like I said, I totally appreciate it from the behind the scenes of it to the front end of it, which kind of got me into the industry where I'm at now, by just being able to appreciate the plant and becoming part of that community or that stoner, taking on that full role. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Russ says you don't know the vibes when you're young smoking brick tree. You're for real though.
Arizona, Mexico weed, Arizona weed.
Yeah, exactly. You were always that's all it was. That's all it was around you. It's just brick weed.
Flashing the joints, and I look at some of my pictures that I had posted back in the day. I'm like, what
is
going on? Great.
Why did I do this? You didn't care. There was no care back in the day. So now you get older. How the fuck did you get into working in cannabis though? Like, where did that transition happen? What were you doing before that?
Oh man, I've done quite a lot. I've gone from like taxes to insurance to but I've always been part of the community, so to say.
Right. So, were you you're like a numbers person?
I was like a normal person.
No, I mean you were a numbers person.
Oh, I'm not a numbers person.
Okay.
I'm a money person.
Okay. Yeah. That's the right fucking money. Right. Oh, listen, the right money. That's the right fucking answer right there. You got to be a money person, especially in cannabis, yo.
Yeah. So
it's all about making the money.
It's just kind of always been a hustler, you know what I mean? So, I'm a people's person. That's what I am. I love the growth of it. I love being able to see a business. I love to see a business thrive, all that good shit. So, back in the day, before Prop 215, the homie had a brand which he then became legal, but I always just kind of rolled with him, did events with him. But I was just, part of the community. Yeah. It wasn't like a thing that you thought was going to go here where we are now. So,
right. Yeah. I know it's crazy to think of because back then, like those events were not a lot of people knew about them, but like even in the East Coast, like we had them shits. I was going to fucking events way before they were very publicly known. Like everything was always so private back then. But like, oh man, I remember the old school events were fucking the shit.
Leg.
Shit.
everywhere. The edibles, you don't know how much was in them.
You didn't care.
You didn't
You
care.
didn't care, yo. I remember back in the day, I hosted this event called Blunt Wars, right? At one of the events out here. This was years and years and years ago, but like well before we went legal and shit too. And I remember just walking around that place, and I was just in awe. Like they had asked me to host, but like I'm walking around, they had a guy with a slushy machine. He was like weed infused slushies. Like you're just walking by, just handing you cups, and like I'm getting people that gave me like sticks of like they're like little plastic straw looking things filled with honey that was just infused that you could suck out as you're walking around. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? By the time we got to the actual blunt war event, I was fucking gone.
Yeah, for sure. It was definitely a different era. And the hot dabs, I will never get all the hot dabs. Oh, we are live.
Yes.
Fake
Hot
news.
dabs are tough, but that's the only way you could do them back then. You know, you used to remember
Hot
like
dabs, yeah. No, there used to be a place that used to do a double dab Friday.
Double dab Friday? Tell me more.
Friday. Would get out of, the insurance, where I was working. Wifey would pick me up and we would roll out, but like, you're driving, okay? I can't drive. I'm going to take your dab. So then I would take my dab, my double dab, her dab.
Holy shit.
Out on my way home, but I had I had a DD, so it was all good. I was not going to take those pre-rolls, that's for sure. No.
Not the pre-rolls.
Not the pre-rolls. So yeah, like I said, we didn't know. We weren't educated on it. So thank you for that, right?
I know. For real though, Adam Wallace says, it's funny how legal events were better than the legal ones are now. I completely agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree. You got Hunter says there was so much more fun sneaking to get in. You always had the secret location and all this shit. Now it's just all out there on Eventbrite. It's no longer fun,
Yeah. No, for sure. And it was a community, it was a different vibe. So it's funny to see the transition, but kind of like little Skunky mentioned, it's all about the vibes, it's all about the community, and when the vibe's right. You know what I mean?
Of course.
It's just some events.
Listen, I'm a Libra. I feel like I could just fucking, you already know. Gang. Yeah. I feel like I can just, I'm such a I sense vibes. I can sense the person's energy just standing next to me. It's ridiculous. So like, it's crazy. So like, I can feel like, I can tell if someone, if someone's mad or sad or whatever, they just look at them and I can just know it's weird. But like,
vibes.
It's vibes. It's all vibes. I'm a vibe reader is what I feel like it is.
So I feel like the community is all Libras. They're all Libras. They're all Libra sons or whatever they say, because the community knows when it's the vibes.
Yes.
Honestly. You could just, so those events that are being put on for the community though are always nice, are always fun, always love, you know what I mean? Like Kush Doc, that one's amazing. Always love. Just the community coming out, you know what I mean?
I've always wanted to go to Kush Doc. It's on my list.
Oh man,
on my list.
You have to come out, man.
I know. I want to. Ever since my co-host Goof was out there this past year, I was like, it looked like so much fucking fun. Much fucking fun. Nothing like what we have out here. You know what I mean? I'm on the East Coast. Like, there's no events out in an open and fucking a little baseball stadium like that out here. Like, you don't see it.
Shout out to Toronto. Yeah.
You're only getting like trade shows out here, which are like they're all right. Those are straight, but like it's not that those things are not a vibe to me like these events are. Like an event like Kush Doc is. You know what I mean?
Right. I feel for
so,
sure.
So like how'd you get involved with Fiore? How'd you get involved with marketing in the cannabis? Like how did that all come about?
So I was working already in the cannabis industry. Fiore was hiring. Shout out to the owners, founders.
Right.
But a little background on them. They are Cookies Maywood, that was their hospital. That's where they were bred and born. So I found out they were hiring, applied. They said, she a bad one. And we got in, you know what I mean? And it's been, like I said, I've always been a people person. I've always loved to see like a business succeed and thrive. And it was just right there, and we've just been killing it ever since. Up until last year, it's all love there, and
right.
Now we're outside, reignited my marketing agency, the Connoisseurs Club. So just collabing with different brands, kind of like Lil Skunky said, he's always done partnered up with people, but I feel like the cannabis plant just brings the best out of everyone. Just find the true selves, you know what I mean? A lot of these people come from corporate jobs and have just
Yep.
gave it all they got, and put 100, they're betting 110 on it, and it's an up and down industry, but so long as you enjoy it, appreciate it, and got love for that community and its plant, it's up all the time.
Hunter wants to know, do you have a label? I don't know what that means. Label for what? Like a record label?
Music label.
I used to. I don't know what he's talking about, but yeah, no. When did you start? When did you start the Connoisseur Club?
We started it 2021, like COVID-19.
Yeah, that's smack dab in the middle of the COVID, though.
Yeah. And originally it was an events. We were going to start hosting events and things like that, just bringing the community together.
Well, that didn't happen, obviously.
No, it did.
What? Okay, how did I get around that then? Because everybody else was locked the fuck down.
You just gotta, it's on networking.
Okay. Okay, you went back to the old school mentality of the secret sense.
It's the connections, and we actually had Renegade there. Shout out to Renegade, and we had J Babe, and they came through, and it was again just the community coming together, and we had a little bit of alcohol in the mix. It was more of a networking event, and that's what we were calling based off of. And I just kind of really jumped into Fiore, gave it all that, and like I said, now I'm just pouring right back into it, and yeah, collabing with different brands and working on a few good projects right now. So it's been really, really awesome. It's been a great journey.
Well, let me ask you, because you have an audience right now of a ton of people who are influencers and post online and whatnot. And as a person in marketing with cannabis, what kind of struggles do you find you face when you're trying to do marketing and advertising for companies who are cannabis related? So I know being online, it's got to be a hell of a problem for you, like doing anything with social media.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So I'm going to say one thing that I face is just being forward is budget. A lot of brands don't have the budget or the resources to be able to invest in their marketing or whatever it may be.
It's true. A lot of people, when they start a business, especially when you're especially in cannabis, right? So, people are like, oh, like I want to grow weed. I want to start a brand, blah, blah, blah. People don't you don't ever think about, oh shit, like I need somebody to do market. How am I going to get my name out? Like how am I going to grow? How does that work? And that's something that's where you would come in, but a lot of people don't even think about that. So when they budget themselves to open this business and even just getting the doors open, nobody's thinking, fuck, I need a marketing budget.
Yeah, no, exactly. They're not. And they just sometimes think like, oh, it's going to sell itself. But, I also do staffing. So staffing, I think, is one of the biggest ones that I'm trying to encourage cannabis brands to use, because they don't have the resources for PADs, that brand awareness, that training. I think that is a struggle that I find in the market right now, but again, because of lack of resources, but just PADs, things like that. I think being part of a brand is getting out there, showing your brand. If you can't do it, let's say an owner like Goofa, he's having a dope event. He's coming out, he's showing out, you know what I mean? He's making that brand awareness. And for smaller brands, growing brands, bigger brands, current brands, it's all about that brand awareness. And again, sometimes people don't have those resources to do so. So that's right.
Would you say getting out is the best way to get your brand to grow at that point? Like getting out and showing face at these events?
Getting out, jumping in. I say just jump out there. Currently working with someone at the moment, and they're a startup brand. Amazing individuals. I just can't even wait to showcase this project. But I said, don't just jump in there. Go, let's run it. calendar set up. This is what's going on. This is where you should be. This is what is going on. This is, you know what I mean? Just putting people on to for their network and their opportunities. And it's not just spending a bunch of money. It's just about being there and showing up.
Yeah, no, that's it. I keep hearing that more and more and more. That's a big thing. A lot of people don't get that. It's hard. And I honestly, even as me, and I can admit it, I neglected that part of the job. Like the first couple of years I was doing this, not realizing, and I'm thinking to myself, I just got to go put my stuff online and you're good. And then you're like, wow, why am I not getting anywhere? You know what I mean? And then I started, like, for example, going to like these events before they were legal and giving the, the guy at the door a sticker, or someone at the table. I go to the table and buy something. I give them a card or a sticker bag. Next thing you know, we're getting some of the vendors on the show. Next thing you know, the people we're putting on the events want to come on the show and promote. And they like that, and then I'm like, oh shit, that's this, you know what I mean? And now look where I am now, almost 5 years later, just killing it, doing this shit right now. So like, you know what I mean?
Because you went out there, shook those hands, like you said, showed up, showed out, and that's where it got. Yeah, that's where it gets you now. Some people want that shortcut, and like I said, just want to throw it up there. And no, you got to get out there. It's not hustler sees hustler, though. You know what I mean? The cannabis community is always going to have your support. They're always going to support you no matter what, because we're like against the odds. Like we all fucking jumped in together. We all said jump, and we all jumped in together, but we're having each other's back. And that's what I said. Network is where it's at. You make those great connections, and that's it. But you can't fake the funk either. You know what I mean? But you show up. That's part of it. You show up.
How many events have you showed up to? Like, do you hit a lot of the out of state ones? Are you traveling? Like, what's your deal?
Not traveling. I'm starting to get into Vegas. I have a client out there and a few projects going on out there. So going to be making my way out that way soon. It's been a hectic year already, huh? I seen a thing like, that was a crazy year. End of January. No, it was a good one.
Yeah. That's fucking dope, yo.
There's a lot of events coming up. What about you? What are you hitting?
Well, right now, I'm glad you asked, actually. Normally people don't ask me questions like that back, so you just caught me off guard. I have like a list right now on paper, so I can hold myself to this, right? So I have like a list of at least 5 events I want to do this year. Right. I got two kids. One's 10 months old and the other one's going to be 3 in May. So this is probably the best I can do is going to be these 5. So the way I look at it, it's going to be, I want to go. It's Any Can is one of the trade shows up here, one of the big ones around here. Any Can and Harvest Fest are on the list. 420 Expo in New Jersey, I'm going to be hitting. I just got my press passes for that. That's going to be dope. MJ BizCon, I kind of wanted to go to Champs earlier, but I didn't get to go to Champs, and I missed BizCon last year. And I felt like I went the year prior, I didn't know nobody there. And then it seemed like this year, everybody fucking was at MJ BizCon. Like everybody I knew or followed was there. And I felt like I was mad that I didn't get to see everybody and like link up to everybody I follow, like meet people, you know what I mean? Like it would have been dope. So I want to do that again. And then there's an event in Miami that's Turp Basel that they run. They're wrong with the Art Basel. And I saw my boy Colin, who's actually in the chat right now. Him and his company Mystic Timber went down there. And I was like, yo, this event looks dope. And I was just literally talking about Miami today with some of my coworkers and how much I love it down there, because he was going to go down there. It's like, dude, it's so cool. Like they got great food. You got beaches. You got everything you can want down there. It's kind of artsy. Like you'll love it. It's a dope. So that's where I'm at right now. If I could do more than 5, it'd be dope. But I think right now 5 is pretty much where I'm at.
Nice. That's good.
I did actually just get a media partnership with another one, not to brag again, in New Mexico. There's another event that they're doing. It's like a Ganja Freedom Festival out there. And they reached out for me to be a media partner, and that includes free tickets to go. So I might even hit that up.
Nice. Heck
so,
yeah.
We're making moves, you know.
I know that's definitely a good one. I didn't make it to MJ BizCon either, but I did have some clients down there. I made it to Liddy in the City.
You went to the party, dude. Those are dope, Liddy in the City.
Yeah. Those guys really know how to do it, how to bring the community together. So You know, those guys have those people that be out there, sesh vendors and brands out there, really show up. You see it. They're out there making those moves, and
Right.
like I said, you recognize these brands, and they're just everywhere and everywhere. So I want to make it to Champs, definitely. There's a lot of
Have you
great.
been to Champs before?
I have not been to Champs before. Have you
That's
been
where I
to
want to
Champs
go.
before? You want to go? Yeah. We're
You
gonna
want
make
to
it
know
happen.
why?
We're
You
gonna
want
make
to
it
know why I
happen.
want to go to Champs? Honestly, because I went to BizCon, and I feel like Champs would be more my audience, like my people. You know,
Nice.
it's more dispensaries and stuff like that, as opposed to the business side of it. You know what I mean? Like the
Right.
corporate, this and that, and a lot of bigger brands. It's more. I feel like the stoners are more here, and I feel like the corporate people are at BizCon. So like that was my thing, is I was going to try to hit Chance, but they did not get back to me in time with any press pass info, and
You know
got to make it
what?
worth it for me to fly out there.
I think so. I'm not sure if maybe they just haven't released it yet, but it is about 11 days from now. So, you know, cross your fingers. You're just pending. You're in the queue. You're gonna make it for
I'm
sure.
in the queue. I like that.
You're in the queue. Not this year, maybe next year, but you're definitely in the queue. I want to try to possibly make it to Spanibus. That one's right around the corner.
That's
But
on my goals. That's a bucket list one for me to
yeah,
do.
yeah. And all these Thailand events, you know, these guys, the full moon sesh, they just had the full moon sesh over the past, I think, 2 weeks or so.
You're
And
doing big events in Thailand too?
oh man, yeah.
I didn't even know about this. See, tell me more. I don't know.
Is it Thailand? Yeah, it's Thailand. Oh, yeah, it's Thailand, right? I'm like, it's fucking Thailand. Is that where they?
I'm relying on you for this
I'm like,
one.
is that where they? Let me go spread rumors because you look so.
I'm gonna Google that shit real quick.
Full moon. It was full moon and.
Los Means, this year kind of was city in New Mexico. It just says Western New Mexico. It's oh, okay. Yeah, yo. That'd be sick.
They're gonna be in Prague 2024 in Buenos Aires as well, and Hawaii. Nice, Hawaii. Full moon sash. Nice. So they honestly go around with like the gas. They go around with all the gas and
oh my god, that sounds amazing.
yeah.
Just send me the link for that one. I gotta go. I love finding out about different events that I don't know about.
And it's just, you know, they really just bring all the heat, the turbs. They had a lot of good judges. It was an awesome event. So that was on my bucket list. The homie went. It was really nice to live through his stories. I'd be like, oh man, I'm like peeping it. It looked like such an amazing event. And one of the gentlemen was actually from there who won, but he even brought the heat out to the full moon session in Los Angeles and won there as well. So you know,
full moon sesh. There's got to be a page for them people, right?
Yeah. Let me send it over to you right now.
Yeah, let me get that shit.
Yeah.
Full moon sesh, yo. I need that. Accounts. Full moon sesh official. Hawaii, Bangkok, Berlin. What?
Take the heat.
Oh, I'm definitely.
Wherever.
What?
Right?
What? They just going all around the world. That's global. I need that.
Yeah, and it's just community vibes. You know, people showing up, showing out. I know the homie Tuno is out there from Cookies Maywood. Shout out to Cookies Maywood. Not the lip gloss. Shout out to Cookies Maywood. Yeah, he was out there. He was a judge, and you know, like I said, just showing up and showing out.
Damn, yo, that's gonna be it. So that's the question is how many of these events are the Connoisseur Club gonna be at?
No, I'm working on collabing with some. So
that'd be dope, y'all. You should for sure.
Yeah. Last year I had the opportunity to collab with a couple. So this year I have a few people, a few events on my list that I'm looking forward to collabing or networking with in some sort. Yeah, because you know I can do it all: print, whatever you need, your tent, whatever.
That's it.
Marketing, videography,
staffing. I might need to hire you for some shit.
Yeah, staffing, social media, whatever you call it, we can get it for you. Packaging, whatever you need. So I'm really looking. I'm really looking forward to collab with quite a few events. Just sliding in those DMs, you know?
Hell yeah. Let me ask you a question though. I'm noticing this more and more. I just want to get your opinion on this. I feel like now, more than ever, especially after the pandemic and shit, I feel like more and more than ever that women are taking over cannabis. Thoughts?
Yes. You know, I think it kind of goes back to how I said cannabis just brings out the best in people. And you know, I think living in such a corporate world, then when you all take that jump, you find the best you have to, in a sense,
Right.
you know. So I think it's just bringing out everyone's best selves. But yes, women are definitely showing up because it was a male dominated industry. So
What I
you're seeing them
mean.
come through, you're seeing them come with that heat, you know, it's really awesome. We're actually gonna also be having a women's cannabis awards in that sense. Packaging, a lot of my customers ask me for stuff I can't offer. Yeah, I love collabing with everyone.
Hit her up.
That's what it's about, you know, and just seeing how we can work together. Let's run it.
Let's run it. Before we end this interview though, because we're getting close to the end though, and you promised me you were going to show me how that gravity bong works. Yeah, I want to see this thing. You can't fucking escape that now. We got it. Oh yeah, come on. I want to see this thing. I'll do one too.
Yeah, so you got a dabby over there? Okay. Yeah, absolutely.
I got dabbies. I got my Mystic Timber tools.
Let's run
Thanks,
it.
courtesy of Colin Yos. I got the wood handled 2B blunt dabber. The wood handled custom dabber.
Nice.
Courtesy of Mystic Timber. Cole, I like your opinion on that.
Press passes instead of champs. You put it on the
That's it. He's got a good point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sometimes it takes an extra set of eyes or ears to hear me say it out loud.
It's in the queue.
I like that. I like how you work that.
Just saying the good vibes.
This could be dangerous for everybody watching, though. Thankfully, I don't have to do anything after this.
I know.
Well, listen, you told me you had a fancy. I want to see this G pen attachment for that thing. I want to see it in action.
Right.
Fuck yeah. Okay, let's put some tension music on here.
Yeah. Dun-dun-dun.
Yeah.
Okay, hold up. Before we start, I want to finish this off. We're having the Women's Cannabis Awards coming up March 30th. Because I know I'm not going to be able to say all this shit after this dab.
That's a good point. I guess you're right. I probably would have forgotten too. You're right. That's why I'm glad that we did this now. Tell me about the Women's Cannabis Award. That's a fucking dope event.
Yeah, it's gonna be a gala event at Art Gallery, where we are gonna have a bunch of women being showcased. We're gonna have lifetime achievement awards. We have a contest going on, not a competition, but more of a recognition poll, so to say, to acknowledge these ladies coming up in the industry, whether it's brands, all sorts of women's brands, flower, etc. So all the women who win the flower competition will actually have the opportunity to sit down with all of our ally retail stores to possibly get their product on the shelves. So,
yo, that's a big move for somebody.
Over 100 plus retailers that we have allied with. So,
wow,
it's really awesome. Just like networking.
That's a huge opportunity for somebody.
Yeah, you know, so it's super amazing. It's a great movement. Not only that, all proceeds will also go to the Saving Sophie Foundation, which is cancer research and all that good stuff. So
that's awesome. It's an amazing event for amazing cause.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to just be women's. You know, the competition the competition is over. But anybody that does want to ally, all brands are welcome. We are going to have dab stations, flower stations, concentrate stations, all on the house, and brands will also be able to sell product through a delivery retail that we have partnered up with. So it's super awesome. Making those moves for all these individuals, we all eat, you know what I mean? So really excited to be a part of this.
That's an awesome event. That's going down when?
March 30th. So
it's
it's
coming
I'm
up
gonna
soon.
go ahead and let me go. It's Women's Canada Awards. Let's make sure I get it out there right. Yep. Women, look at they just popped up. It's the algorithm. The Women's Canada Awards. So we have a bunch of celebrity guests, judges, live.
Oh, she's gonna be there.
It's gonna be super awesome. Right now we have Miss Blanco coming on. She's
Okay.
a guest, and there's a few other ones that I can't release just yet. But
Oh, okay.
there's some word out there, some talks of some really awesome, dope people coming along.
Oh
So,
yeah.
yeah, really
That's
excited.
amazing. See what I mean? When I just tell you about women in cannabis, now look at this. Got a whole awards show. I love this.
Yeah. So, I'm part of the committee, so we're just out there making it happen. So, brands that are interested, tap in. Let's make it happen. Let's get this going.
Yeah. And phone lines are open while we're doing this. 860-384-7110. That's 860-384-7110. If you want to ask Kay a question before she gets the dab, you might want to call out. Otherwise,
either way,
I mean, it might be tough afterwards.
You're not wrong. So let's check it out. See if I'm doing it right. I haven't.
Right. I don't think that's a dye smoke detector. I think that's the device.
So this is definitely not sponsored. Oh my gosh, that's me.
I knew it.
That's me. Roy, what in the world?
I thought that was like your little dab device there. I didn't think it was your fire smoke detector.
No, he got a good ear. That is so funny.
One
of my buddies just told me, he's like, "Kay, please change your battery." I was like, "Dude, I swear it's like a 6-month-old battery." But you're right. I learned to tune it out. It's so funny, but getting called out. All right, Troy.
Damn, that was savage too.
I'm gonna get it fixed.
What are you dabbing on right now?
So I have some discontinued Banana God by Fiore, which is Sonic's baby, which is banana OG, papaya, and trop cookies. So,
wow, it's a hell of a combo.
We had, the honor to grow such baby to then do some whole plant fresh frozen. I grew up with it. It's embedded in my eardrums. Aw, bringing trauma back, huh? I'm sorry.
Troy's got enough trauma. Leave the boy out.
What time is that? 4:17.
Time to smoke.
Cheers to everyone.
Oh, wait, we can wait till 4:20. We can wait 3 minutes if you want. Oh, you're going right this. All right, fuck it. I'm with you. I'm here. I gotta heat mine up first.
Okay.
It's all good. You're already started.
I got started.
By the time you're done, my shit's still gonna be turning green.
That is so hilarious.
Anytime now. Come on. There we go.
Put your hands up.
Whoa.
Good thumbs up.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Call 911. I'm joking.
We're Gucci. We're Gucci. Here lies Peasy.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Me too.
R.I.P. to us. Champion long day. Listen, I said I could roll great. I didn't say that I could take a great dab.
Champion lungs.
No, I know you made me look bad. you outsmoked me on the dab, with the gravity bar, nonetheless.
Yeah, no, it's really nice. It's one of my favorites. I don't know if you just gotta, I don't know. It's a system to it. I've never really been
amazing piece.
Offer. It was those burnt dabs back in the days. They just,
yeah.
built a
Absolutely.
nice shield around, and we're Gucci.
Yeah, no, not me. Everything hurts now.
Me too. I'm like, yeah, that was really nice. It was really, really nice. Got the, like I said, last little bit of it. So that's gonna be
Man,
it.
that's a big ass fucking jar of dabs. All I got's this fucking thing. You all,
smoking on.
God damn. How much fits in there?
Where
do I get one?
There's right. Discontinued, I wish, man. But we're gonna definitely have to come together, collab, and I'm gonna work on getting you some merch as well. Some Connoisseurs Club merch. Send that over to you.
Yes, hook it up, yo. Let me get that shit. Listen, I just want to say thank you, Kay, so much for jumping on the show and hanging out with us and seeing through the tech difficulties and all the craziness that happened between sound check and when we started the show officially. Because I had a damn near meltdown in between that. There's no lie.
I know you were like, oh my God.
I was straight panic mode.
I was like, it's all Gucci.
If people want to follow you, what do they follow you at?
My personal page is Apple Wears Prada, double A at the end. At the Connoisseurs Club is going to be the Connoisseurs Club _. And for Bad Bitches Club, which is a cannabis fitness brand dedicated to those baddies squatting low and staying high.
Yeah, squat low and staying high. I like that. It's a great slogan.
Just breaking that stigma, you know, we're breaking that stigma. We're fucking, I know, I'll be like, yeah, we're adults, I promise. We just are out here functioning dope ass stoners, so to say.
That's it. You're killing it out there too. You're killing it right now. You are killing it. Killing it. So you got the brands, you got the marketing.
There's no more concentration. That part.
And that's why we're stopping the show here.
Absolutely.
But thank you for dabbing with me and chatting with me and hanging out with all of us. And we wish you the best of luck. Keep killing it, yo. We love seeing successful women in cannabis, and you just killing it out there. So I appreciate you. Thank you again for coming on.
Thank you, PZ. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you.
You too. Make sure y'all follow Apple Wears Prada, 2 A's at the end. I fucking... Yeah. Next week, we got Wes Jenks and Rebecca Harvey from Expo Canada. The event goes down February 24th and 25th. Mohegan Sun Casino. They're going to be coming on and talking about the event. We're going to be giving away tickets to the event. So we're going to be playing games. It's going to be a high-ass fucking show. Make sure you tune in. The week after that, we got Will Stolk. My man is the king of cannabis in Australia. He has started the Who Are We Hurting movement. He's currently out on bail for his group, which performs a yearly stunt in Australia where they projected images of cannabis on the Sydney Opera House. They just did an 8-page write-up on him in High Times. He's going to be here live. We're going to be talking to him. And then the week after that, what the fuck do I got? I think it's High again. Either way, check the calendar. It's going to be lit, yo. Oh, no, Bobby Nuggs, yo. Bobby Nuggs is after that. Then High again. We just got her page taken down, too, by the way. So make sure you go follow her at I'm High Again. But make sure you follow us, all platforms. That's at 2B Blunt Podcast. That's the number 2, BEBLUNT Podcast. www.2bbluntpodcast.com. Subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, all that bullshit. And shout out, make sure you follow our lovely guest, Kay. She was awesome tonight. To me, Blunt, I love all of you for hanging out with me tonight. I will see you all next week. You guys are amazing. Hopefully we have everything working. So, to everyone else, I'll see you next week. Same weed time. Same weed channel.